Hey, Lakewood family. We hope that you're all doing well. We wanted to get a chance to talk to you about some things we're thinking about moving forward for the life here at Lakewood Church of Christ. As you may have read, there were new guidances listed out that'll cover the month of June and most likely the month of July for houses of worship in Colorado. And after reading those and after much time in prayer and consideration, we have decided that we will not have in-person services at the building on Sunday morning for the month of June and most likely the month of July. So here's some reasons why we're thinking about that. If we were going to try and follow those guidances to keep everyone safe, ultimately we would have to be spending so much time thinking about how to get people in different doors, and we'd potentially have to turn people away at the doors, which seems like kind of an unloving thing for a church to do, and trying to find these ways to include elements like communion and worship together that ultimately we feel like instead of trying to devote so much time and energy into specifically being at this building at a specific time on Sunday morning, instead, we can still recover those things that are important, like being able to pray and worship together and have times of communion in other ways, in other locations, in other times that are safer and easier to actually have a more connective experience. So what we're hoping is that the most important way, the biggest way that looks like right now for us is our life groups. That our life groups would be a place where we can have satisfying in-person gatherings that still do facilitate some of those most important things to us, where we do get to have those important times of instruction and communion and prayer and worship together in ways where we can actually be engaging with one another. So if you are not currently part of a life group, or if you're uncertain as to when your life group meets or how it meets, please let us know. We want to be able to connect you with those because those will be the backbone of our in-person life here at Lakewood for this season. That's not to say that our in-person will be the only thing that we're focusing on or caring about. We will still, of course, have online components right now, as we know that some of you, while you're chomping at the bit to get out and see people, some of you are a little bit more cautious and concerned, and we want to not leave anyone behind there. We know as we try to do both things, we're going to be moving too slowly for some of you or too quickly for some of you, and we ask for grace. We're going to all need to be flexible and adaptive and patient as we continue to figure out what's the next step and the next step and the next step in what is going to be a many step process in figuring out how to eventually return to something that looks anything like what we're used to. I know this can be hard and frustrating, and we're frustrated too. We wish it was different. We miss you and want to see you. But we hope that this can be a time and a season where we really recover and learn some of the things that are at the core of what it means to be the church. So if you have questions or concerns, please contact us, email the office, ask us, call your elder, talk to us on the phone. We hope that we can do this with you and be available to you to answer any questions you might have. We love you. Hope to see you soon.